Hi, so today I'll be replacing the brake booster on my dent side 78 f250. Here's the new one, and yeah, hopefully I'll have brakes again. So I'll give you a little rundown on my brake issues. Since I bought this thing, I've had nothing but brake issues. I replaced all the pads, every single line, all the wheel cylinders, the proportioning valve. I relocated it up here and used a Chevy style one. I like them more. And a new master cylinder. I've replaced everything. The brakes have not changed. They're still garbage, and I've figured out it's because of this. So the problem I'm having is I have the unnecessarily rare dual piston calipers on this f250, and it took me about 4 months to get that booster, because this one I found out is a single piston booster, so it only has one diaphragm in there, and it's only pushing out half the pressure I need it to push out to stop this truck. I can't lock up the wheels, I barely stop, and I finally figured out this is the problem. Considering I've replaced everything, that has to be it, and this is a single instead of a dual. So I finally got it, and hopefully it'll fix my brake issues. Now that's enough yapping. I'll just show you all how to replace it. I've never done this before, so this is learning for me too. Alright, so first things first, we need to remove the master cylinder. All you have to do is there's two bolts. Bolt it to the booster. There should be 9/16. You don't have to worry about removing any of the lines. Most of your trucks, they won't look like this unless you have a Chevy. Ford, they put their proportioning valve in the frame, so you'll probably just have a big coil of wire here that goes down. I have this here, so it might be a little more difficult to move it out the way. But yeah, just you move two bolts and you move it out the way. Pretty simple. I recommend using a wrench. You can get a socket in there, but it just makes it harder. And a ratcheting wrench is really nice. So let's get this done. Ugh. This is the problem with having a tall truck. Trying not to crawl in here. My tripod isn't even tall enough to look over the top of this thing. I recommend not taking the nuts off all the way until you get them both loosened. It shouldn't leak any brake fluid, but if it does, then your master cylinder is bad and you need to replace that. Just gently lean it down out the way. I'll set mine on the end in here. Alright, let me crawl my big ass back down. Alright, so that is out of the way. This right here is your push rod. You can take this out. I guess this will come out. There you go. You can take it out. Probably shouldn't be able to take it out. That adjustment right here is very important. You'll probably have to fiddle with it a few times on the new one, but it's a good reference to go off of. I'm going to put this out the way, and I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to come out. Alright, so now we're here. Now we're going to take the vacuum hose off, which is just a clamp and a hose, which is pretty simple. And I don't have pliers. I'm at home. I don't have all my tools with me. They're at my storage unit. And this truck ain't making it there because I blew the power steering line earlier this morning. Alright, come on now. There we go. Just pull out. I can't reach anything. Damn thing's too tall. Great. That's great. Well, that makes my job easier. The new one avoids the warranty if you take this out. Yeet. Alright, so next step is we have to remove the 4 bolts that are on the back of the thing, and then the connecting rod. I'll show you on the new one. These 4 bolts bolt it to the truck, and this bolts to the, a pin to the brake pedal. And most trucks, you have to go in the dash to get to them. Thankfully, the dent side, they have a little extender, and it's just out here, which is convenient. A lot easier to deal with. Bolt here, bolt down here, and same on the other side. I'm assuming they're 9/16, and I would be correct. Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Oh my goodness. Ooh, them fuckers are tight. Left would be towards me. Oh, goddamn. Just gotta do that 4 more times. Two of them. I have to crawl on the engine to get to. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna cut when these are done. All right, I got all the bolts loose. I took the other side out already. I had to do the old double wrench technique to get the leverage I needed. We made it there eventually. Now that was the easy part. Now for the hard part, trying to get the pin disconnected. With this in the way a bit, that's gonna be a pain. Try banging this over to this side. This thing's just gonna be in the way the whole time. Great. Oh, now I'm bending my brake line. Yay. You can see past my big ass head. Probably not. Alright, I'll move you to this side. Alright. Alright, so we got to this point. Now this is what I was talking about. Right back there, there's a pin. We gotta unpin that pin. And that's gonna be a pain in the butt. But we gotta get that out. And then we can put the new one in. And I just bent the shit out of these lines. Okay. Alright. I'll figure it out. Back up in I go. I want it to be known I am 5'11" and this is not comfortable. There's a pin, cotter pin on top here. Probably can't see it. And we're just gonna pull it out. Okay, we're gonna attempt to pull it out. I have so many pliers that would make this basically simple. But no, I can't. I'm an idiot and I forgot them. Cotter pin. Don't lose it. Here, I'll bring you up here. Alright, this is my situation right now. I'm sitting on a distributor. It's going up my bum and it doesn't feel too good. But there's that pin. You just gotta pop it out. Oh, which is easier said than done. Thankfully, they have holes on the side here that you can get through. You can get a screwdriver and a hammer through, which means I have to crawl back down there and fish a screwdriver out of that. But yeah, hopefully that'll work. But yeah, just pop that pin out and this should just come off now. All right, sorry for the poor camera quality, but I'm by myself. We got her out. Oh my God, that's it. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. I set that right there, and there you go. That's what it looks like, sitting there. And now we go grab the new one and do it backwards. Huzzah! All right, so this is the new one going in. Just put it in the same way it came out. I'll show you. I cannot hold it up by myself because I do not have any of my tools except for my basic hand tools. So I called Dilly Bob. He's on his way here. He's gonna help me hold it up while I put the pin in, and then go from there. And today we're drinking a Coke Zero because, you know, not healthy. Ah yes, my bitch has arrived. All right, I'm gonna crawl up in there and then I'm gonna pass you the thing. Is it in? Yep. Oh God, let go. Yep. Thank God. See? There we go. And that's all I need you for.
Cool. Now I gotta go do homework.
Huzzah.
It should be pretty easy.
I can finish this up myself. There's cotter pins to put in.
Fun. Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. Now it is in. Now we put the cotter pin back in. I can't see the hole. Uh-oh, not good. Alright, let's get rusted like that then. Once you put your cotter pin back in the hole, bang it. Bang it around like you do a cotter pin. Slide on. It's really just put it back on the same way you take it off. It's not that complicated. Y'all figure it out. Ta-da! It's in now. I'm going to put this hose on while I'm up in here already, and try not to break the check valve, which I didn't, thankfully. I think it does come out, but it voids your warranty, apparently. And then yeah, now we get to do this part, which is adjust this bad boy, so it doesn't fuck it up. Which is that takes some trial and error, but hopefully I have that reference, so hopefully we can get Close enough. Alright, so I haven't done anything to that yet. I'm just setting that there. So the piston, or that rod, this is off the old one. Now it's supposed to come out. So this rod presses on the inside of the master cylinder, presses on the plate that actually pushes in when you push the pedal. Now, you want to get adjusted to where it's just resting right before it hits. Because if it's too far out, there's too much play and it won't push the pedal all the way down. And if it's too far forward, your brakes won't come off. You'll just have brakes on all the time. So it's real small sweet spot that you have to try to find. And yeah, it's just a lot of trial and error to get it there. I'll show you how that works here. Alright, I hope that's a good angle. So, come on now. Bastard. Alright, whatever. So, right now, it's just all the way in. And when you put it on, okay, come on, work with me, you bastard. When you put it on, it goes on, come on. It goes on flush, just fine. So, first we're gonna put it on like that and see how it is. This is the annoying part, the trial and error part. And you really want to make sure you get it right because, as I learned the hard way multiple times, going down the road and your brakes getting stuck on is not fun because you don't get to move anywhere. I recommend carrying a 9/16 wrench with you until you know for a fact that it's good. Then you ain't got to worry about it. Oh, that just fell. That's great. I bet it's covered in the power steering fluid now. Get her nice and tight. This is the setup, by the way. What up, dog? Come inside. Alright, push pedal. Goes in, comes out. We got, I don't know if it's the play and the thing or the play and the thing. I don't know. There you go. So this is the amount of play you have. And actually that's not that bad. Could be better. But, you know, actually I'm alright with that. But that's the thing, it's like, you have to play with it, you know. Slowly adjust it over time. The way you adjust it when you pull it apart, you just grab a little 10 mil or a pair of pliers and screw this nut in or out, and that adjusts it. I am a perfectionist and I will get this perfect. One quick tip is when you put it on, if you can't push it flush with your hand, then the rod's out too far and your brakes are going to stick. If you can push it on with your hand and there's play in the pedal, it's not far enough out. So just take what you can. It's just trial and error. This one doesn't want to adjust for some reason, and I just got grease all over my hand. Great. So I might end up putting this one back in, or throwing that bad boy in a vise and try to mess with it because it's being a pain. I can't adjust it, even though you should be able to. It's brand new. But until then, we're gonna run it. Also, don't forget to put your hose clamp back on. All right, let's take her for a test drive. It's gonna suck because my power steering's blown and it's pissing out fluid, but I gotta drive it, you know. You know. All right. So I'm gonna get up to about 15, 25, and I'm gonna slam on the brakes after this speed bump. Usually I shouldn't stop before that stop sign. So there we go, slam. Holy fucking shit, them things are strong. Woo! There is a night and day difference. I mean, holy shit. I just locked up all 4 tires trying to stop a second ago. I've never been able to do that in this thing, so hell yeah. I don't even know if you can hear me, it's such loud. There's still a lot of adjustment to do because they don't come, I gotta extend the adjuster out a bit farther, but yeah, this thing stops so nice now. I mean, holy shit. Alright, I am more than happy with the result I've gotten. We've successfully completed fixing the brakes. So now, we get to add to the collection. Where are we thinking this bad boy should go? I'm thinking, oh, Shay, we'll go right down here. There we go. And we're going to start the second row. Great. yes, everything. I've been on a lot of work to this thing. Successfully fixed the truck again for the 100,000th time. Now we have brakes. This is new for me. This is great. Added the magnet to the collection. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for when the next one, which I will be fixing the power steering that I blew up this morning on this thing. And I also have a heater core to put in because this thing has not had heat since I had it 3 years ago. It's been a struggle. So hopefully we'll get those done, and yeah, stay tuned. Bye-bye.